Hi, my name is Dan Fine with Vivint Solar. I want you to know that what I'm about to share with you is the best questions to ask when you're looking at going for solar on your home. And I want you to understand that just because I work for Vivint Solar, I'm not showing a favor towards Vivint. These are the best questions you want to ask, but I think it brings out the light of why companies look good and companies really differentiate greatly on these questions. First question to ask is when they get started and they'll have got to know you for a couple moments, ask them this: I want you to show me the best system I can go with for solar power on my home. The second question you want to ask is, how long is the roof guaranteed for from leaks? Not the maintenance and repair guarantee of the system, but for any leaks caused from the drilling in and mounting of the panels onto the house. Number 3, who installs the system? Is it employees of your company? And if so, can I get your contractor's number so I can verify workers' compensation? Or are they subcontractors? If they're subcontractors, be very leery of that. As a subcontractor, in the event they're injured on your home, at your home, I should say, you actually become responsible with your homeowner's insurance for their well-being. The fourth question to ask is there a lien on the home? Now, a lien can come in several different ways. First off, a lien from the financing of the program, like a lease or a cash deal. Often will have a lien put on the home for any cash that you have not paid up front. Another type of lien on the home is a mechanic's lien. A mechanic's lien is placed on a home from a subcontractor that's installing, or, and more importantly, from the supplier of the solar panels. Now, I will say also with Vivint is all-encompassing to where they cover everything. They are our own panels, our own installers, our own employees are working on the system. We cover the roof for 20 years and not 10, as the state requires at least 10 years. To remove the system from my house, the fifth question, to remove the system from my house, is there a cost? Yes, there is with a lot of companies, and I've seen that over the years. Now, with Vivint, there is no cost. But to remove the system from my house after the 20 years, there is a cost. And that cost is hidden within the paperwork that, if not shared or not asked, it's not brought to light, and you end up signing paperwork that you could have up to a $10,000 or $20,000 cost to remove the system, where basically you become subjected to keeping a system on your house. Vivint, on the other hand, has no cost for anything. Now, in the event that you have to replace your roof, is there a cost for that? Vivint only charges for the $499 permit fee. That permit fee, we will take the panels off at no cost, put them back on at no cost, but we do have to charge for re-permitting the home. But the customer will not have to pay that, because what's going to happen is the customer will get at least 3 or 4 possible quotes from companies, from roofers, that are going to be replacing the roof. Once you have their best price that they've agreed with in replacing their roof, ask them, I will do business with you so long as you pay Vivint's permit fee. So then you don't pay it. You're not paying that fee, and a company that's making $8,000 to $12,000 of profit on the installation of a roofing system of new tile, such as in California on a home, is not going to qualm a bit about giving you a $499 to give to Vivint. So the last thing to look at is on the mechanic's lien. I want to go back over that. A mechanic's lien goes on to the fact that in the event that you've gone with a solar company, or you're interested in looking at a solar company, that company has used a supplier of panels. In other words, they're not their own panels, they used a supplier. That supplier is going to turn around and put a lien on your home in that to make sure those panels are paid for. Now, before that system gets signed off for them to get final payment on their installation, you have the right to make sure that that lien has been satisfied and know who that supplier is. So it's important prior to even signing with the company, if they're not the supplier of the panels, that you actually know that the panels are covered and paid for altogether. The neat thing for Vivint is Vivint pays for all their panels up front. So all the panels that are done that Vivint puts on have already been paid for. Why Vivint is able to do it just at 15 cents as a utility rate with us is for the main reason is we already are paid for the panels, and we are given incentives such as the federal tax credit and the rebate from the utility to be able to provide the panels onto your home at such a low cost.